Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, we are making an angel fairy doll. I have a new kit in my Etsy shop where you can buy all of these supplies. So if you do purchase a kit, this will help you give you some different ways to use the kit and some tips and tricks. And if you have your own supplies, I hope you find this helpful as well in making your own angels. I do have another angel fairy tutorial. I will link that below. It was one of my very first flower fairy tutorials. And I hope this just gives you some extra information and help in perfecting your fairy making. The kit comes in this cute little box that's perfect for gift giving, and in it you'll get a wooden bead, some floral wire, embroidery floss for the skin, hair, and clothing, this beautiful fluffy white flower, a custom glitter blend, some stretch cord for her halo, and then everything you need to make the wings. So the pattern, some cardstock, some felt, some stretch cord so you can make so we can slide the angel wings on and off of our doll, and a little piece of wire to make our wings bendy, and then of course our instructions. The additional items you'll need a glue gun. I like using a dual temperature set on low because I really like to burn myself, and a sharp pair of scissors. And then I also use a different pair of scissors to cut out my pattern, and I find it helpful to have some pliers. These are just little jewelry pliers. And then I have Mod Podge and my paintbrush. And I do like using matte Mod Podge because it doesn't compete with the glitter. Any kind of craft glue will work. Okay, so if you have your own supplies, you're gonna need a wooden bead, some floral wire, some embroidery floss that matches the skin, some embroidery floss for her hair, and then the kit comes with this gorgeous gold embroidery floss that we're going to create her clothing with. So I've already gone ahead, I've made my doll, I've dressed my doll, and I will put a link for 2 videos, actually 3 videos that go into those detailed steps. I will link that all below. Those steps are forming the fairy body, wrapping the floss for the skin, and then wrapping the floss for the clothing. And I do have a really fun tutorial coming out really soon about how to create the top of her dress with these cute little straps. And there's a couple different options I will show you in that video. Okay, so once we have her doll made, she's dressed, we're gonna set her aside and pull apart the flower. And you guys, this flower is so perfect for an angel. So from this flower, we will have enough petals to create her wings, a really fluffy, beautiful angel skirt, and we'll still have petals left over. So once I've got it pulled apart, I'm going to start layering it together to create her skirt. So one thing I want you to notice on this flower is some of the petals go down and some of the petals flip the other way up. So normally I like all of my petals going down, which gives her a nice flowy skirt, but I had a lot of fun playing around with these layers. So what I ended up doing is kind of alternating. So every other layer either went so the petals were facing down or the petals were facing up. And it gave me a really fluffy skirt for my angel. So I'm just gonna layer these together. I found that I use between 6 or 7 layers of the petals. Totally up to you. If you want a fluffier skirt, you can definitely use more. So once I have those layered together, I'm going to hold it up to my doll and see if I like the way that it looks. And you can see some of those petals that are facing up peeking out from underneath the skirt, which just makes it fluffier and so cute. So then I'm going to take my scissors, cut an X into the center of each petal, and the detailed instructions on how to dress your doll will be linked below. And then I'm going to do that with all of the petals. I'm going to slide them up and around her waist and use my glue gun to attach the skirt. And this is what we've got. And look at how darling that skirt is. I love it. 2 other ways you could style the skirt. You could have all of the petals facing down, like I mentioned, that I normally do on my fairy skirts, or you could have them all flip up, which would be really cute too. And then I decided to add some shoes. I have a gloves and shoes tutorial I will link below. And it just gave her this cute little pair of gold shoes. You have tons of the gold thread, so you're gonna have plenty to decorate your doll with. And then I'm going to style her hair, and I'm just giving her a basic hairstyle. You guessed it, there is an individual tutorial on exactly how to create just a basic hairstyle. And one thing with the angel is you want a hairstyle that you can pull to the side so it doesn't get in the way of her angel wings. So I actually have a tutorial coming out where I teach you how to do the twisted rope braid that I think is so pretty for an angel because it just falls beautifully over her shoulders and to the side, and then you get to see her cute wings. So now I'm grabbing my Mod Podge, have my cute little glitter packet, and there's tons of beautiful sparkly glitter in this. There are 2 different colors of gold and then some tiny little gold stars, and it's sparkly and so pretty. So I'm just adding a layer of that glue right around the base of her skirt. And you could also add it to the tips of the petals of her dress. I really just prefer it around her waist, but you're going to have a lot of glitter. So you can even add a little bit to her hair. And also if you want to add it to the fairy or the angel wings, you could do that also. So I just put the glue on an even layer, and then I'm going to sprinkle over my glitter, tap it down with my finger. And then I can already see some spots that needed a little bit more glitter. So I'm just using more glue, sprinkling on more glitter, and then I'm going to tap the excess off. And look at how sparkly and beautiful that is. And then I put the rest of the glitter back in the little container. Last, but definitely not least, we are going to add her angel wings and her halo. This is a separate tutorial. There are quite a few steps to making these beautiful angel wings. I think they're a cute decoration just on their own. And the fun thing about the wings and the halo is you can put them on any type of doll. So that will be a separate tutorial. So I've got my wings, I've got my halo, and now we're just going to, you can see I've taken her hair and I've pulled it over to the side so it's going over her shoulder. And this will allow us to get those angel wings on better. And then you just slide them over her arms. And because we used wire in making the wings, they're bendy, so we can bend them out more. And then I put her halo on. And that's it, you guys. You have your own beautiful angel fairy. One other thing I love about my kit is that you're able to customize it. So you can pick the skin tone and the hair tone, and then you get everything you need to make this beautiful doll. I think she's so perfect for the holiday season and all year long. I love her so much. What do you guys think? I'd love to know in the comments below. So once again, whether you are using your own supplies or you choose to purchase a kit, I hope you found some of the tips in this helpful. My goal is always to help you perfect your fairy making skills. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your kind words, all of your support, and watch for some more videos coming that go along with this kit. There will be one for the angel wings and the halo, rope braid that I will be doing, and then of course the top of her dress with the cute little straps. You guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you again for your support. And once again, if you want to purchase a fairy kit, you can do that in my Etsy shop, and there is a link below. We'll see you guys next time.